Hello everyone and welcome to Our Lady of the Snows 3-4-year-old preschool program. My name is Miss Margie and I am going to be teaching your children this year. Miss Maddie and Miss Sandra will also be in our class to help out. When checking the website for calendar events and school updates, we are class OLS 3/4-year-old preschool. There are other preschool classes, so it's important to know that that's ours. Please check the website often so that you can keep up to date with what's going on. I have an exciting year planned this year, full of hands-on learning experiences and activities, which really is the best way for children to learn and the most fun. So, hello to all my students who are watching. How are you? How is your summer? Summer is my favorite time of the year. I can't wait to meet you and to see what kinds of things you like and to listen to all the stories you have to tell. I'm looking forward to getting to know each and every one of you. I like the beach and I collected shells for us this year, and I'm hoping that we get to paint and decorate them during the first week of school, so I hope you like that. We'll be wearing masks in school, and I want to show you what I'm going to look like. I wear glasses also, so here's my glasses. And here's my mask. Now my mask is on this lanyard. Makes it easy for me. All right, I have to tuck it under here so my glasses don't fog up. So this is what I'm going to look like. I like to wear these kind of masks because they're most comfortable for me, but a lot of you will probably have material masks that your mom and dad can wash. So you need to wear one every day. It needs to have your name on it, and you need to bring a clean one, an extra one, in your backpack. Okay, so just in case, I don't know, something happens to the one you're wearing in the morning, all right? So every day, 2 clean masks, all right? One on your face, one in your backpack, all right? If parents, if you can buy, something not like this, but like a breakaway connected to the mask or something that goes around your child's head, it will help to keep the mask on their face and not on the floor. I'd like to tell you what we're going to do in school. So arrival is at 8:20 to 8:30 at the double doors in the large parking lot. We take temperatures at the door. We did last year. I'm not really sure what the protocol is going to be this year yet. As those protocols come out, we will let you know, all things having to do with COVID. As soon as we know, you will know, okay? It has to, comes from the DOH and the DOE and the Diocese of Brooklyn, so, and then it trickles down to us, and Mr. V will let us know how we are to comply, okay? So we'll let you know as soon as we know. But masks are the first thing that we know that we have to do this year, okay? Anyway, the doors close at 8:30. If you arrive late, then you're going to need to take your child to the front door of the main building, and the security guard will check your child in and then bring him or her down to our classroom. Okay, so try to be on time. You have between 8:20 and 8:30 or 8:29 to get into school. All right. Upon arrival, students walk down the stairs and to the left where our classroom is. They have assigned hooks to hang their backpack and their coats on. I also have separate bins for them in the classroom with their names already on them, and they have Legos and Play-Doh toys in them. Everybody has their own bin, so there won't be any sharing of those kinds of things. So time permitting, they'll get their bin and maybe they can play a little bit before morning meeting. Once everybody gets there, we'll do morning meeting, and which includes the prayer, the pledge, calendar, weather, job board, ABCs, letter of the week, word of the week, and the project we're going to do for the day, and anything else that comes up that they want to share about. So let's go back to the letter of the week. We will be concentrating on and learning one letter each week. And to help with that, everyone's homework over the weekend will be to find and bring in one picture of whatever the letter of the week is going to be for that upcoming week. So your child can draw a picture, they can find a picture online, you can cut it out, or they can cut it out of a magazine or a newspaper. You know, if they want to cut an apple out of the, you know, the food ads for the week, that would be great, and bring that in. And everyone needs to bring in just one picture in their folder each Monday. If we're not going to be there on Monday because it's a holiday, then it needs to come in on Tuesday. And both the 3-year-olds and the 4-year-olds will do that every weekend. The picture gets hung up on our letterboard, which we refer to every day during morning meetings. So it's really important that your child participate in that. We will begin with the letter A on Monday, September 13th, so don't forget your picture, all right? Our class will have both 3-year-old and 4-year-old students, like I just mentioned. The 4-year-olds will get homework every Monday, and it will consist of 2 to 3 activity pages that are due back by Thursday that week. So they're mostly ELA and math sheets reinforcing the learning that's going on in the classroom that week. Homework sheets should be solely done by your child to the best of their ability and with some direction from you. So each week, you know, you're going to see that it's basically the same thing that they're doing, so the repetition is good, and they'll get more and more proficient at it as the weeks progress. I'm not sending home homework for the 3-year-olds, but all parents should check their child's folder every day. Okay, one pocket in the folder is going to say stay home, and you know, and that's for you to empty every night. And the other pocket is going to say bring back. So like the homework sheets will go in there, and I don't know, notes, letters from the office, whatever needs to be brought back will be on that side. Okay. Everybody's homework every night, every parent, 3-year-old, whether you have a 3-year-old or a 4-year-old, is to read to your child. Read a book every day, every night to them. That is probably the most important learning experience you can do with your son or daughter. So back to our day. The general outline for the projects that we'll be doing, we're going to follow this schedule. On Mondays, we're going to do tactile letters. So we'll be gluing things to the letter of the week. So for B, we might glue beans or buttons. And for C, we could do cotton. So everyone will do that project. It's kind of fun. They're getting to use their the small muscles while they're getting them stronger by using the glue, and tactile with picking up small items. So that's good for everyone. Tuesday will be rainbow writing for the 4-year-olds, and they will be writing the letter over and over again with different color crayons to help them practice writing their letters and learning how to hold a writing implement. Okay, so parents for at home, you know, we hold it like this, right? This is what we're trying to teach them. Okay, a lot of them start like this and then, you know, graduate to this, but we want to eventually get them to hold their crayons and pencils and pens and markers like this. Okay, so if you can reinforce that at home, that would be wonderful. The 3-year-olds are going to be using stamps with paint and ink to with letters to put on paper, okay, to coincide with what the 4-year-olds are doing. Wednesday is journal day, and in the composition book from your supply list, we'll be doing a word of the week activity in there. So the 4-year-olds will be drawing something and telling me a sentence with the word of the week. But the 3-year-olds will be just drawing whatever they like and then telling me about their picture. And then I'm going to write on the side what they've told me, okay? And each week you will see through the year how much everyone's drawing and writing and stories are progressing. So it's really wonderful. Thursday and Friday will be either a letter of the week, a seasonal or thematic project. For instance, like for the letter A, we could make an astronaut or paint an apple tree, or, you know, a million things we can do. Okay, so we'll be doing that on Thursday and or Friday. After the projects and the centers time, we'll be having a bathroom break, we'll have a prayer, and we'll have a healthy snack and a drink. So I just want to mention here that although we'll be taking bathroom breaks as a class, The bathroom is right outside our classroom. So your child just needs to tell me or any adult in the classroom that they need to use the bathroom. All children are expected to be potty confident and use the bathroom independently. All right. So back to snack time. Notice I said healthy snack. So, but nothing with tree nuts or peanuts in it. So you're going to have to read the ingredients on the side of the things you're buying, especially things like granola bars. A lot of times they're made in a tree nut facility. All right, that cannot be brought into school. Obviously, no peanut butter, but there are other choices that you can make that are similar. Other children have done it. No Nutella. What you can bring is fruit, vegetables, yogurt, cheese, pretzels, hummus, crackers, milk, juice, water. There are so many things. You all know. You know what your child likes, okay? So no chips, no candy, obviously no gum. You received a letter last month outlining this and other important information, so please refer back to that if you need to. Also send in food and drink containers that your child can open on their own, if at all possible, okay? Help them at home, try to teach them at home before they start using these items in school. And please make me aware if your child has any allergy, whether it's a food allergy or any other kind of allergy, seasonal allergy. We need to know those things. Or any other health concerns that you have. You can write me a note. You can send it in the folder. You also need to write it on their emergency contact form, which if you haven't already, you will be filling out. I keep a copy in the classroom. A copy goes to the nurse, and a copy also stays in the main office, okay? By the way, we do have a full-time nurse on staff, so just to let you know, all right? There's always a nurse in the building. All right, after snack, we go outside. We have specials like art, gym, music, technology. We also have science and social studies topics that we learn about. Then we have another bathroom break, a prayer, and lunch. And lunch takes place about 12:15, and it takes place in the classroom. Sharing of food is not permitted. After lunch, there's a rest period, a rest time for about an hour, and each child needs to bring in a sleeping mat from the supply list for rest time, okay? If you have any questions, you can just ask me, all right? After resting, we do music and movement and religion and story time. So at 2:40, we start to pack up and we say a prayer. We get ready for dismissal, which takes place at 2:55 at the same doors that your child entered in the morning. So we'll be at that door a couple of minutes early, and I ask you to do the same. If you are running late, you need to go to the main doors to pick your child up. Miss Maddie or Miss Sandra will bring them to aftercare once our doors close. And they will close. Sometimes they don't close because right after us at 2:55 are the older children. They come down. So as soon as the older children come down, we're out of there. Hopefully we're out of there before they do. Before they come down. So anyway, Miss Maddie or Miss Sandra, if you're not there by 2:55, will bring your child to aftercare, and then you need to pick up your child at the main doors, and they will call your child up from the aftercare room. Also, need to call the office if you're going to be late. This way, if you know you're going to be late, so someone's aware, all right? If someone other than yourself is going to be picking up your child, I need to know that ahead of time. So you can write a note in your child's folder. It would be, or tell me at the door in the morning, but a note would be better, okay? A daily health form is required to be filled out online on the school website each and every morning before 8 a.m., okay? They might even say before 7:30 a.m., but, certainly before 8 a.m., okay? If your child's going to be absent, please call the main office and send them and send me an email. All right. Upon return, we need a note as to why they're absent. If it's due to sickness, a doctor's note is needed. Please keep your child home if they were feeling just a little bit under the weather. Okay, please. If your child gets sick in school, we need to have a person on file that can pick your child up in 15 minutes. No more than 15 minutes. So let's be considerate of each other and try to keep each other safe and healthy all year, okay? Your child needs to be completely fever-free for 24 hours under normal circumstances to come back to school. They cannot be taking any kind of fever-reducing or pain relieving medicine upon their return. Last year, the children needed to be 3 days fever-free and 10 days symptom-free if they were returning from a COVID illness. So, but updated guidelines, like I said, will be given as soon as we know what's going to happen this year. Just as a side note, not one student in my class got COVID last year. We were never out. We never missed a day. So I'm hoping for the same this year. The masks really work. And in addition to hand washing, distancing, and cleaning, of our classroom. So I'm hoping we have the same success this year. All health exams and immunizations are required to be up to date and in the nurse's office by the first day of school, which is Wednesday, September 8th. Also, every child is required to have a flu shot by December. Remember to label everything in with your child's name. So that's their backpack, their lunchbox, supply box. Again, those supply boxes are going to be just theirs. We're not sharing supplies. Jacket, sweater, hats, etc. And please send in a complete change of clothes, including socks and underwear, in a Ziploc bag with your child's name written on it, just in case there's any kind of accident. They have a spill, they wet their pants, anything, all right? Students are to wear their OLS gym uniform every day with Velcro sneakers. That is really important because 99.9% of the children cannot tie their shoes at this age. So they need to have Velcro sneakers on, all right? So please, I ask you please to abide by that. It makes it much easier. So they have to wear their uniform every day, their gym uniform. And I think in the warmer weather, they can wear their shorts, and in the colder weather, their sweatpants to wear. Except for on dollar dress down days, which happen occasionally on Fridays or odd days, but they pay $1 and then they get to wear their own clothes. All right. We celebrate birthdays in school by making a crown and singing to your child. We are not allowed to accept any outside food for celebration. I'm sorry about that, but we can't do that. Occasionally, I will text you through the school system. I usually sign my name so you know that it's for our class specifically. All children receive a Google Classroom account in their name and their email address. So this will get them into our online classroom if we need to teach remotely. All right. But this account also is used for parent-teacher conferences. I send a letter once a week through the Google Classroom. I post pictures of what's happening in our class sometimes. So please make sure you're checking that a couple times a week. All right. Our first day of school, as I mentioned before, is Wednesday, September 8th. It is a half a day of school. The hours are 8:20 to 11:20. Thursday is the same thing, a half a day, dismissal at 11:20. And then Friday, we will have a full day, so 8:20 to 2:55. There is no aftercare on those 3 days, all right? Please send your child in with just a healthy snack and a drink on half days, and then on full days, they need their snack, 1 to 2 drinks, and a full lunch with everything fitting in one lunchbox, okay? And lastly, please make drop-off more joyful on the first few days of school by giving a quick hug and a kiss and then turning and leaving quickly. The longer you linger, the worse the situation can become. So I'll always call you or write you a note if there's any kind of problem about anything throughout the year, okay? I know all this is a lot of information. If you ever have any questions or concerns, you can write me a note, send me an email. I try to check my correspondence during snack time each day. You can also talk to me briefly in the morning as you drop your child off. If you have any questions about what I said in this video, please don't hesitate to ask at our Zoom orientation meeting, which is coming up. I am so looking forward to starting the school year with all of you, children and parents alike. Thank you, parents, for entrusting your children to the OLS community. See you all at the Zoom orientation and the first day of school. Thanks so much. Bye.